Arsenal played Sheffield. Please, I don't know what you can say, but
all I can say is that I'm glad Mikel Arteta made 5 changes and the team still managed to find a way to get the maximum points and huge win, 5-0. That's amazing. That's fantastic. One thing that I've noticed about Arsenal this season is that we've played against Chelsea, Spurs, Manchester City, Manchester United, and we are yet to lose up till now. So that is very scary considering that we are still not playing well. So that is very encouraging. So that means we still have room for improvement. So one wonders when the team gels properly, how we're going to play, especially during January. Because at least Mikel Arteta is giving the fringe players, Emil Smith-Rowe, Kivior playing time. When the going gets tough, even when they're given a chance in January thereabout, I don't think our levels are going to drop. They're going to maintain, and that's what we were asking for last season. The firepower from the bench, it needs to come and make sure that the quality remains the same level. It doesn't drop at any particular point. And yesterday we didn't have Odegaard and we still managed to win. So Havertz coming in, that was good, playing well, and also getting to see Nketiah getting a hat-trick. Who saw that coming? I don't think anyone saw that coming.
The only thing I can say from that, and I'll ask you guys, is did you hear what Tim Sherwood said? Did anyone hear it? Tim Sherwood doing the post-match analysis. He said Nketiah is better than Højlund.
Oh, I don't think so, man. I don't think so.
He said he would improve United. Look at him. I'm just quoting. I don't know.
Well,
You might have a point.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Many times we've asked him to come out, and that's why he has a lot of doubt, as said in Nketiah. And he did yesterday. He scored. But then you look at some of the other matches where he's been given the time to play against big teams. I always feel like he needs a partner around him. He can be the central number 9 who is going to deliver you in big games. In Edin Nketiah.
Okay, do you think Højlund is that guy? Do you think Højlund is that guy?
Yeah, that's the question.
I hear you what you're saying. It's nice. You've made a good case. Teddy, you can jump in. You've made a good case, but I'm asking, do you think Højlund is that guy?
I don't think he's the guy yet, because from what we've seen since he came to United, yes, he has some good runs. He's working without the ball. He's really nice. But in the final third of the pitch, hatuoni kitu. We are going to Nenda na Nketiah. Yeah.
You see, the thing with Nketiah, he's the all-time top goal scorer for England under 21. So he does have a knack of scoring goals. It's just that now in the senior level, we haven't seen that consistently. But when he does get into the groove, when he gets used to it and he gets a consistent run of games, then he shows that, he can do something. But he can't be the number 9 for Arsenal when we were trying to win the title.
Yes.
Would you pick him or Højlund?
Clearly, from what we are seeing right now, Højlund has scored. I don't think he has scored more than 20 goals in his senior club career.
Yes, he hasn't.
And you see it raises question marks.
So, do you think Tim Sherwood had a point?
I think he did have a point, because if you're coming to England, you're coming to prove yourself. This is the toughest league in the world, and so far we haven't seen that glimpse. At least something to give us hope that Højlund has what it takes to lead Man United. So I just think he might have a point.
Chep?
Yes, I agree with what Elijah has said, because we've seen the end product from Nketiah at this current point. So for me, he's better. And let me add something on the Arsenal game as well. I thought in the first half, Sheffield managed to contain Arsenal for periods of the first half, but in the second half, my goodness, mlipata mnyonge. And you just unajua ukipata mnyonge, you just take advantage, maliza. Just maliza, kanyaga maliza. And that's what you did. But now I'm really worried for Sheffield, because they are really shipping in a lot of goals. They are bottom of the table and they've conceded the most goals. So I'm really, really worried for them. They only had 2 shots on target. So it's really, really poor for Sheffield. But kudos to Arsenal. Team
you beat what in front of you.
You beat it.
And
now they've scored the highest number of goals in the league. No, the second highest.
Yes, you improve your goal difference.
We have the most clean sheets. We have the second best defense. And we're still not playing well. There's
You're
something
playing well.
there. We're not playing well.
I don't
Teddy.
get why you're saying that you're not playing well.
The
You've
team
been
that is
playing
playing
well.
the best football right now is Spurs. It's free flowing. It's the Arsenal of last season. They are just
But
playing
is it the
good
results
flowing.
more important?
Yeah, of course the result is more important. But like we said, Arsenal has not been convincing up until this point.
I'm going to borrow what Darren Bent said on Kelly and Righty show. He said when Arteta stops being stubborn and doing things that don't make sense, Arsenal play well. When he makes changes that are weird, then Arsenal struggle. And he gave an example. He said, all these things of Thomas Partey at right back, what are we doing? And he's had games where he does random things. He moves Ben White from here and then he switches back to the main thing.
Yeah.
When Arsenal are playing the system and the players from last season, they're very good. When he insists on Kai Havertz in midfield, we are not very sure. But the few games where he's removed him from that midfield, they look good.
Yeah,
Then the
exactly.
moment, then he decides, no, you guys have to see why Kai Havertz came. Play Kai Havertz in the Xhaka role. And you're like, what's going on?
He's just trying to get the player used to that role.
So the Darren Bent's argument was, so long as he puts the right players in the right
The right
places,
positions.
and he stops being just unnecessarily stubborn, they will be okay. If when he chooses to do that, then things change. And like yesterday's changes were many, but they were like for like.
Yes.
I thought that was the main thing. They were like for like. So there's no Gabriel, you put Nketiah. It's like for like. There is no Odegaard, you put Emil Smith-Rowe. It's sort of like for like. Like they play in the same kind of position. Of course, the quality maybe drops a bit because Odegaard is Odegaard. You remove Gabriel, you put Kiwior.
Kiwior.
You know, like there was like for like. And I think as long as they go that, I am with Teddy. They are playing well when they are not making too many changes. When they are not trying to be too clever. Yeah. And I think the key thing is that they are still going. They are keeping tabs with everyone. Yes.
But also, I think the changes that Arteta made was also due to the kind of opponent they faced. Look at you can't make such such kind of changes to a team like Liverpool, yeah, because yes, Nketiah is good, but will he be able to fend off the Liverpool defenders?
I am actually not sure between Nketiah and Jesus who's better than the other. I'm not sure, but that's just me.
Yes, and at 24, it's surprising.
Actually not sure who's better than who.
When we look at as a number nine, they in that position, I think they are almost at the same level. But the one thing that Jesus adds to the game is that he can create, he can drop deep, get the ball and create space.
Yeah, but then Arsenal has too many creative players. Why do they need
Yes.
people to
Look
drop
at
down
it.
and create score goals?
But look at it.
Arsenal have
when
Martinelli.
it comes to our midweek game against Sevilla, I mean,
But it was on the
Jesus,
counter.
If Jesus doesn't make that time,
No, but it was on the counter. That's on the counter. Generally, Jesus, this is a widely acknowledged fact, Elijah. Jesus doesn't stay in the box.
Yes.
He goes
Yeah,
wandering, he goes wandering a lot, and he
Yeah.
works too hard, Uko Inje, to the detriment of his game in the box.
For sure.
But if I want a 9, do I care that you work your socks off Uko Kando?
depending on the team play, no.
Generally.
Yeah, generally, yeah.
Generally, you can be, those, John Baraza, you guys know they watch
Yeah,
John Baraza.
yeah.
John Baraza would just walk around.
Yeah, then
But then there would be a goal and you'd be, it's John Baraza.
where was he?
So I wonder. So that's why I've asked. I'm not even sure. Actually, that should be a question. Who's better, Nketiah or Jesus? Who would you prefer as Arsenal fans, Nketiah or Jesus?
Jesus.
Now that who's significantly better than the other?
better than the other.
Come on, Wokabi.